Hey everybody, Chad Hasty here, host of the Chad Hasty Show, which airs on News Talk 790 KFYO, streams online at KFYO.com, of course 790 KFYO in Lubbock. You can listen online, KFYO.com, and don't forget, subscribe to our YouTube page. Right below, subscribe to KFYO on YouTube. Why? Well, that way you'll know whenever we upload new interviews and new morning briefs and really any other interviews that are out there, any other pieces of audio and video that KFYO puts out there. You'll know when we put them up. Why? Because you'll be a subscriber to the KFYO YouTube channel. Big day today in New Hampshire. Really a big day nationally as a lot of people will be focused in on the New Hampshire primary. First place in for the Democrats and for the Republicans. Not really a debate, not really a talking point here. Bernie Sanders will absolutely crush Hillary Clinton in New Hampshire. This is something that's already been known. And Donald Trump will crush, well, the rest of the Republicans in New Hampshire. The big battle for the Republicans is this. Who will finish in second place? Will it be Marco Rubio? Will it be John Kasich? Will it be Jeb Bush? Will it be Chris Christie? Does he make a big increase? I don't really see that happening, but I guess it's always possible. For the Republicans, I think that Marco Rubio actually finishes in second place. We're doing a prediction video here, so my official prediction is Marco Rubio finishes in second place. Now, I will say this. I do think that he will fall into a percentage that is a little underwhelming for Republicans. Maybe you chop it up to the debate performance. I don't think that voters necessarily care about Marco Rubio's bad debate performance, and really it wasn't a terrible debate performance, but it was, it was underwhelming. And for Marco Rubio, sorry, but you're cursed with being a pretty good debater. You and Ted Cruz, probably the best two in the field among Democrats and Republicans at debating, and so the bar is very high. A lot of high expectations for both Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz, and Marco Rubio got slapped around by Chris Christie, and I think it'll reflect in the polls. Now, I don't think he'll have a dramatic fall. If he does, that's a big, well, really huge talking point going forward and into South Carolina. It'll be something to watch. I guess I should also say, I think I left him out of my initial analysis, but Ted Cruz does have a good shot at finishing in the top three in New Hampshire. His polling numbers have been on an upward trend. So is Rubio, except for over the weekend, he saw a little bit of a downward trend. I've heard of the internal polling from the John Kasich campaign and others that show that Rubio has fallen into fourth or fifth place. I don't really buy into that. John Kasich should do well. He basically moved to the state of New Hampshire in order to campaign. Chris Christie should do well. Jeb Bush should do well. They should all do better than they did in Iowa. Still, though, I think that this is a Marco Rubio second place finish, and then it sets up an epic showdown in South Carolina, a must-win state, or a really, really nice to win state for Marco Rubio in South Carolina. Rubio versus Cruz versus Donald Trump in South Carolina. We'll see how that plays out. I'll give more analysis on that as we get closer. And let's not forget, those of us in the great state of Texas, and other places as well, the March 1st primary going to be huge for the state of Texas. For the first time really in a while, Texas actually plays a prominent role in the primary process. So it'll be great to see that happen. But official prediction, Bernie Sanders crushes Hillary Clinton, and they get closer and closer nationally. And then for the Republicans, Donald Trump crushes just about everybody else in the Republican field. With Marco Rubio coming in second place, though, he could fall to third place. It is absolutely possible that could happen, but I think Rubio has enough power, enough momentum to keep him at number 2 in New Hampshire, with Jeb Bush and John Kasich battling it out for third place. Maybe a surprising Cruz in third place. And I'll tell you this, if Ted Cruz does finish in third place, that is something to talk about, because he should absolutely not play well in New Hampshire. If he gets a strong third place finish, that is very impressive. Let me know what you think below. Comment below, like, dislike, Let us know your thoughts, who you think will win in New Hampshire, and maybe more importantly, who you think will finish in second place for the Republicans in New Hampshire. Comment below. Follow me on Twitter, Chad HD Radio. That's Chad Hasty Radio on Twitter and other social media platforms. And don't forget, subscribe to KFYO on YouTube. And, of course, tune in, Chad Hasty Show, weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 in West Texas, Lubbock, Texas, 790 KFYO. You can listen online at KFYO.com. Have a great day. We'll see what happens in New Hampshire tonight.